Okay, welcome everybody to PokerSesh. Hope you guys are enjoying the misfits there.
I don't know how, and you can explain to me because I don't know how this spins into this is what's wrong with poker. I don't know how it spins into that. How does this spin into this is what's wrong with poker?
Oh, it's not. I don't know if I made that exact statement, and if I did, I should rephrase it.
Right.
I'm saying that there is a problem where I know a lot of women do not feel comfortable sitting down, whether it be a cash game or a tournament,
Right.
in the environment that is poker in 2016. And I know that because I've talked to a lot of women that I have women that will only play in home games that I know because it's just like their friends and family and they feel more fun and they feel like it's more fun, which is fine. But if we as I'm talking as somebody that like is making a living off of poker and who actually like is interested in like this industry growing, which a lot of you guys are too, and such. Females are a vastly undertapped market. We need to get more women playing poker. It would be nothing but good for poker. You know, should a female end up at the final table of the World Series of Poker, win the World Series of Poker, whatever, like those things would be great for poker because more women would be playing poker. But like some of these women are going to show up, and the first day they're going to show up, someone at the table is going to be like, "Oh, hey." I mean, I don't even know what to impersonate. There's been so many things said to me that were so out of line. Some guy told me once, like...
Jacqueline, I, this is all true, but let me ask you something. And I've been a cash game player for a very long time, and I know that you're mostly a cash game player as well.
I'm only a cash game player, yeah.
If you told me there's two tables going at the casino. One table is very quiet and polite, okay?
Yeah.
And on the other table... there's very noisy and rowdy and people are drinking, and with 100% certainty, somebody is going to say to you, "Hey, you curly-haired fuck, I'm going to skull fuck you in the parking lot." Okay? These are the two games that I can play in. 100% of the time, without any hesitation, I'm going to play in the game where there's a guy who says, "Hey, you curly-headed freak, I'm going to skull fuck you in the parking lot."
That's because you and I have experience and we understand.
That's where all the money. That's where all the money is.
Right. Exactly. But I'm saying to somebody that's new to the game, like it's not maybe fun. I don't know. I don't know how to fix this problem.
When is poker?
All I know is that talking about
fun,
it.
I guess. I don't know. I mean,
talking about it is a start. It's a step.
I don't know that getting like the PC police involved in poker games is going to make poker better. I mean, and I could be wrong here too. I'm just spitballing here. I'm just throwing it out there. Every good poker game I ever play in, every great poker game I ever play in, is basically a den of inequity. Like it's just it's a sick bunch of freaks, many of them with gambling problems, basically blowing off steam, and they're not motorboating anybody and they're not touching anybody, but they're saying all kinds of horrific things. They're telling horrible jokes. And in my experience, and maybe in my personal experience of 15 years in these games, and a lot of observation, I think that the games that are the more crazy are always the games where you make more money.
But I hear you and I agree with you, and I've made more money in games sometimes where I've had to deal with a lot of nonsensical bullshit comments, and I'm at the point that I don't fucking care. Say whatever you want to me at this point at the poker table.
Right.
Don't invite me to your poker show and stick your head in my boobs. So
of
that's
course.
Something different.
Yes. No, that's what I'm trying to say.
However,
that's my whole point is these are two different things.
Okay.
What happened to you has nothing to do with the state of poker. I don't think.
I mean... So, look, the first time I went on your show, I think we were laughing that we agreed on too many things or something. Right. Look, I think that there's still something here, whether I'm articulating it well, whether there's plenty of other women that can do a better job than me.
Right.
There's still something here we need to figure out how to make poker more inviting to women. I don't know if the answer is like I don't know what it is. I tried starting an all-female cash game. I'm not going to lie. It wasn't my only motivation. Wasn't just because I thought it, I thought it would be a profitable game for me. Of course, I'm a poker player. What the hell am I supposed to do? This is my job. Is to like find the good games and or create good games.
Right.
But that being said, it only won a few times. It was fun. Like regardless of winning or losing, or if the game was soft or anything, like we all had a good time because it was like women playing together. Is that an answer? I don't know. Different people have different takes on whether all female tournaments should exist because in some regard they say it's like, why should it matter if you're a female or not? You should just be able to play a tournament. There's women that won't play all female tournaments. There's women that promote all female tournaments. I'm not the poster child to this. I don't know. I don't have all of the answers. I just do know that I show up at casinos, at card rooms, 5 or so days a week, and that it's really, really uncommon that some random, usually it's like I'm walking through the room and some random at 1-2 makes some, like, screams something out at me about the the way I look, or sometimes it's the guy at the table that's dumping that, like we've discussed, the crazy one that wants to call you whatever the hell they want to call you. Yeah. I had some guy telling me that like he wanted to take me out on his boat because he knew that my kids were going to be like flopping in the water, air, wind. I don't even remember what the fuck he was saying. I know that he was dumping a lot of money.
Right.
I had already been many years into playing poker at this point, and I was just like, I don't care because I'm getting your money eventually, you little fuck, I hope. If the cards go the right way. Right. But if it had been like my first, week or 2 or 3 at a casino, I might have gone, whoa, like this place is like filled with disgusting, degenerate creeps, and I don't know.
Well, here's what I'm saying, and I'm like, if there was a table in the casino where everybody had to be nice all the time, which is basically what tournament poker is. And to a certain extent, because they have so many rules, timeouts, and stuff. And the tournaments are just a waste of time. If there was a section of tables where everybody was super nice and polite and had their headphones on and very quiet, and if there was a section of the casino where everybody was drunk and gambling, I think you and I think all the other women who are making these statements about sexism in poker, they would all end up in the crazy drunk side of the casino, because that's where
fine, but that doesn't mean, like, alcohol does not give somebody a pass to make a disgusting comment at a female. That's all. Like,
it doesn't.
Will it happen? It will. It's still going to happen. Yeah. But I just think that maybe if the people that are more regular players or the pros or the grinders, whatever the hell you want to call them, maybe if they say to the crazy drunk clown like something, I don't know, do we want to call out the crazy drunk clown that's dumping money? I don't know. I don't know the answers to these things. I just know that I used to think medicine was a misogynistic world, and then I walked into poker. That's all I know.
No. Poker is crazy. Poker is completely insane. But I mean, it's like once you take the insanity out of poker, is there any job left, or are you basically just sitting at? Is there any job in a non-insane poker?
I've played in plenty of profitable games where nobody has said anything.
Well, yeah, me too. So, me too. I have as well, and there's some very, very polite people who dump a lot of money. But in general, the guy who's throwing cards, ripping cards in half, blaming the dealer, blaming unlucky seat, and telling me that he will, if he sees me in the parking lot, he's going to punch me. Those are the people who I basically just set up a tent and just play with for the rest of my life,